Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. Very happy to have Cliff Blonquist in the studio. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Always a pleasure.
From the Summit County Fair, and of course, Cliff, you're the rodeo comes through you, man. That's
23 years. 23
I can't
years.
believe it. 23 years you've been doing that rodeo.
Well, we started in 19. Yeah, it was 23 years ago. We chose to go the pro rodeo.
Wow.
And I've been doing it for 23 years.
That's awesome.
You always look forward to next year.
I'll say. And
yes.
Last year we kind of got skunked just a little bit. It was still worked out. We got a little bit of rain.
It was a test. And actually, what made it great was that I think people come back to see if we could actually pull it off.
I think so too.
I mean, it was amazing. When the rain came, I mean, it came and it came in buckets.
Yeah.
We're not talking about, it was historical stuff. And the stands vacated after the safety of the lightning and all. We had to have the rodeo. We were going to have that rodeo, whether it was going to start at midnight or whenever it was. And we were about 45 minutes late. Yeah. Went on. People came back. I think they came back just to see what it was going to look like.
Yeah.
And,
how sloppy it be.
Oh, it was incredible. It was a test.
Some of the best rodeos I've seen have been in those conditions.
Oh.
I remember, and it's been maybe 5 years ago, the high school competition, the championships. And it was just, I mean, the mud was unreal. I lost a good pair of boots in that mud, you know, and I got to say, I've never been more impressed with how well that rodeo went. So I believe that. Our
folks that was filming it, they put their TV cameras under the table. They washed away.
Wow.
We lost two TV cameras. It was amazing, the water that came down.
Holy Toledo.
But
this year
we had
100.
Let me tell you, we had if I was it would test you whether you'd want to participate. Yeah. We had 109 contestants stay and participate in that rodeo on Friday night.
Wow.
Amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Because, you know, a lot of guys would be like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
Oh, I'm just not cleaning up my animal. I mean, just all your gear. It's totally saturated in mud.
I mean, you see how these guys set it up an awful lot of the time. You go out and set your saddle right down on the ground, and get to work, and start to get your gear together. And how do you even do it? I mean, logistically, it's got to be difficult.
They amazed me. We patted them all on the back for staying with us.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Well, it was a good rodeo last year. This year looks to be awesome, and the weather looks like it's going to be awesome as well.
I think it's going to stay with us. I think we're going to have a good night.
Cooperating.
It's cooled down.
Yeah.
We have that in our favor.
Yeah, it was cool this morning.
41 degrees when I left Coalville.
There you go.
And so at after 8 o'clock, you may need a jacket.
Okay.
By 10.
It's a good idea to take.
We have a great clown coming this year, the Wild Child. He's probably one of the best entertainers in the rodeo business.
Yeah.
So, with the rodeo and our entertainment, it should be great.
What are some of your favorite things rodeo-wise? I know you like. I know you're like me. You probably like the bull riding a little bit.
Oh,
what's your favorite though?
You know what? I've learned to just love the talent of these tiny event guys.
Yeah.
These ropers are just amazing. What they do with the rope anymore. I mean, it's all of it's just come up a different level. The talent. I mean, these folks are now choosing that as a profession.
Wow.
They make a living at it. So the level of competition is keen, and it's just great to watch. I mean, it's amazing how they do things as quickly as they do and as easy as they do it.
Are there some favorites that you're looking for this year? Some people that you're excited are coming into town?
Well, we have all the famous Wrights from Milford. They're all world champions. But they travel together. Most of those kids will be up. There's 23 rodeos going on in their business over this weekend.
Wow.
And so the competition is keen. There's several of them paying more money, and these younger guys are chasing the NFR. Yeah. And so they want to pick a night. So tonight we have most of the Wright kids are coming tonight, and then they move on. So they're going to be, they could be in New Mexico or Missouri or up in Oregon. I mean, they're going to hit it. But they're a lot of talent tonight. It'll be all the Milford, the famous family from Milford. So
that's pretty awesome. You know, that Wright family, you see them in NFR every year.
Yeah.
They make it every
year. Now that Cody has his two sons, he's the first world champion of them, but now he's traveling with both his sons, and they could possibly all end up as a family affair back at the NFR.
Wow, that'd be incredible to see.
Amazing. He put Utah on the map, actually. years ago, if we had three Utahns at the national finals, it was all about Texas.
Yeah.
Now Utah is sending anywhere from 9 to 12
Whoa.
folks at the NFR. That's pretty amazing.
That is.
Big amazing out of Utah.
Holy Toledo. That is great. Well, it's going to be an exciting night then for sure. I can hardly wait.
Well, we're going to be there, so
you
folks
riding.
come out and see us.
Talk to me about the Summit County Fair as a whole surrounding this. I love the shirt. You said raised in a barn like it's a bad thing. I love that. It's just terrific. You guys have a great theme for it this year.
I'm a walking billboard. I get people stop me and look at this thing, and they look at it. They love it. They love the shirt. So
it's going to be a good. It's a good fair surrounding this rodeo for sure.
Well, it's all condensed. Travis English has been promoting this fair, and we've got a carnival this year. We've got great food. We probably got the greatest food vendors anywhere I go.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife and I take her to more rodeos than the Lord should allow anybody to have to go to. But she tests the food. Summit County Fair has probably the finest food in anywhere you want to go.
Wow.
A variety of it. So if you just come and enjoy it. But the carnival's added a lot this year.
Indeed.
The carnival, it just creates a nice atmosphere. So it's all on one little area. You're not having to walk all around It's not like it's off somewhere else. It's all right there. It's all right there. So.
Wow. And the town of Coalville in general, can you give us a little, for people who've never, surprisingly, there's people who live here, never been there. I'm like, it's just down the road.
It is.
But that's farm country. That's cowboy country.
Put it in perspective. We seat 3,000. We almost have to triple the population of Coalville to fill the stands.
Wow.
No, I think Coalville is probably about 1,200 folks. So, but we seat 3,000 at the arena. So that means
a lot of people joining those good, hard-working folks at Coalville.
Exactly.
This is awesome. And then, of course, as you mentioned, there's great food. There's sharing in watching these people do amazing things on the animals. Riding. You've got I guess I'm sure you've got some rodeo queens this year because we had a couple of the young ones
queens.
in here.
We had the queens.
And then, of course, our favorite, the little buckaroos.
Oh, that was last night. That was awesome.
How was that?
That was awesome last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. That little buckaroo takes 2 nights, and you're exceeding over 200 kids participate in that thing. Yeah.
That's the biggest I've ever heard.
Oh yeah.
At a rodeo.
Oh yeah, easy. We're probably the largest little buckaroo rodeo in the country.
That is terrific.
That's a tradition that's gone on and on for years. We're pretty proud of the little buckaroo, and we're really proud of our junior livestock sale because last year we exceeded over $300,000 in that sale.
Wow.
That goes back to those kids. Most of that money goes back into their education.
Yeah, college funds.
Yeah, and so that's huge. It may not be the highest price, but per capita per pound on the sale, it's probably the best in the state. Because there's a lot of parity. Because the Booster Club, it's not a popularity contest. It's really a great show.
Some great stock.
Oh, yeah.
And some young people doing, that's hard work. We got to give them credit for what they do to raise that stock. These are kids that take care of their animals.
I hate to date myself, but years ago, we had maybe 9 or 10 steers and 50 lambs and 9 hogs. Now you get 15 or 20 steers, 100 lambs, and 100 hogs.
Wow.
I mean, we're in hog country. We're not in Nebraska. You don't see corn, but hogs has come as a big issue in the sale.
Hog heaven.
Hog heaven.
All right. Well, It's great stuff. 2 more nights tonight. Tomorrow night. The rodeo kicks off at what time is rodeo time? 8 o'clock for rodeo time.
We're going to feature. We lost one of the Cowboys to the state of Utah, Lewis Fields. He was a 5-time champion of the world. Lived from Piola.
Yeah.
And he passed away with pancreatic cancer, and so we're going to pay a little tribute to Cowboy Louis. So come and see that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty nice.
Well, I want to thank you as always for being here, Cliff.
Appreciate
it's
it.
great.
Thank you very
Summit
much
County
for having
Fair,
us.
and of course the rodeo. Don't miss it tonight and tomorrow night. Some great riders and rodeo. Yeah, some great rodeo cowboys. Of course, the
Great entertainer.
Yeah, I'm telling you, a rodeo clown makes a big difference about how a rodeo goes.
Absolutely.
And we got a great clown this year, so make sure you get over there to the Summit County Fair over in Coalville. We got a lot more coming up here on the Mountain Morning Show right after these messages.